Alright, we're going to take you on a little bit of a field trip today. We have apparently a golf cart that will not start. I'm not sure if there's power going to the shed that we can use, or an extension cord, or if it's turning over and not starting or not moving. So I got a portable jumper box, some jumper cables, voltmeter, all that good stuff. So let's go see what the heck is going on. Alright, so we got this thing pushed out of the shed, and it looks to be all electric. So yeah, we'll go from here and check some connections, check some voltages, water levels, all that fun stuff. Looks like these are what? These are 8 volt batteries, and it does say it right there too. But 2 volts, 2 volts, 2 volts, 2 volts each cell. That's unfortunate. But we do have another cart over there that runs, so I probably will just hook it up to that to get it a charge on there. But let's see what's going on first. So I'm going to check the water levels real quick, see if I can get a charge on there. And you know, I should probably verify the complaint first that it doesn't start, but yeah, maybe I'll do that here. But we'll go from there. So unfortunately, I was gonna put jumper cables to 2 of these, but this is a 48 volt and this is a 36, so that's not gonna work. So this is gonna take a little bit longer. So I'm just checking this ignition. I got the key to the on position with the battery charger on there, and this wasn't making any noise before. That's why I was going to check it out. But if you can listen, you can hear those little making contact. And see if I should have at least some sort of current coming up through here. Okay, I don't on that side. And then there's obviously some other connections on the other side. Let me see if I can give you guys a shot of that. You should see some connections up in there. Alright, I'm just gonna have to charge these batteries up one by one. I took my test light under there and put it on that motor, and I wasn't getting anything, and I should have. I had it in forward with the key on, checked both sides, but then I checked it on each battery with my test light, and my test light would not even light. I had to connect my test light to the jumper box for it to get it to light, and even that is weak. So yeah, we're gonna have to charge these batteries. All right, so let me show you what I got going on so far. This is gonna be a tough one to build. All right, so here's the setup. Got a bunch of chargers on here. They were hanging around 1.5 volts. I got this first one up to 8 volts. And I'm just gonna charge each one of them for about 30 minutes or so. And I got what? 1, 2, 3 chargers. So it should be about another hour. And I asked the customer if they would be willing. You know, I had one battery charger over here. I asked if they'd be willing to just switch to each battery every 30 minutes, and they declined that they wanted to do that, which is fine. So I'm kind of babysitting here, and I think the problem is the batteries were so low that the OEM, the plug-and-play charger there, just wasn't getting the feedback that it wanted, or I don't know, but pretty much how I do electrical diagnostics is get the batteries to full charge. You know, make sure the battery is able to handle a load. So we'll see. All right, we've been charging for a little over an hour now, and I think I'm hearing some relays clicking underneath it here. Yep. Actually, that motor is trying to turn over, so I bet this thing would move. Let's see if it'll take a charge. We unplugged everything else, and this jumped up to you know, a little bit below 10 volts there. I guess that's what, DC amperage. So she's cranking at 8 amps there. So I think this thing's ready to fire up. Throw a little bit of carburetor cleaner in there and fire right up. Let's see. Let's take all this crap off. Wanted to move. Okay, so we're getting there. That's a fix. I'm not sure about their charger, but I don't know if you guys can hear me over there. It's probably too windy, but it moved a little bit. So, you know, that everything back from the ignition to the motor's good. The only problem is their little charger there. I think I was wiggling on that on the plug on the wire that goes into the charger, and they might have a faulty charger. It's pretty beat up. So yeah, I'm gonna keep charging it, and I'm gonna see if I can get it in the shed. So I think we got a little bit more work to do. Alright, so as you can see, with just the OEM charger, each battery is charging the same. These are 8-volt batteries. So that's pretty much all I can do at this point. You know, is let this thing charge for a little bit and see how she goes. I got to get it into that shed there. I don't feel like pushing it, so I will be here. They got this battery overflowing here. Looks like they put a little bit too much water in this cell. Not much I can do about that. So we're just gonna keep getting it with the OEM charger and see if I can get this damn thing in this barn before the sun goes down. All right. So we got this hunk of junk in the shed here. So she's charging. I'm just going to leave it hooked up like that. I'll try and contact the customer again to make sure that this is how he wants me to leave it. Like I said, everything's a little bit iffy with these wires and everything, but we'll see what they say. Anyways, a couple of loose ground connections and dead batteries, overfilled batteries, all that fun stuff, corrosion. So yeah, multitude of issues, but we got it figured out. So we'll catch you next time.